Good day, everyone. We will discuss on DBCC show statistics density vector in this video. Let's get started. So this demo would be on the JBSWiki database. Just make sure like you guys are downloading this particular database. I have a separate video for this, and I'll put in a link for this video where you can register the required database for the query tuning session in the video description. So moving on, I'm going to check the statistics details as far as table color is concerned. So let me check that. And what I can see is like I'm able to see like we have three statistics here. And then the one that I'm interested would be on the user auto-created statistics that is on the column name color ID. So let me take that and then execute it on the DBCC show statistics command. So I'm going to run this DBCC show statistics command with density vector. So that is going to give us the details with respect to the density values and things like that. Let me execute that. And what I'm able to see is like I'm able to see the density value as 0.5 and average length is 4 and columns we know that it is going to be color ID because the statistics is on the color ID. So how did we get to a value of 0.5 as far as the density is concerned? The calculation is to calculate the density, we need to divide 1 with the number of distinct values for that particular column. So let's try that out. So we know that the table is color and we are going to check the distinct color ID for on that particular table. So if we look at that, we are able to see two distinct values. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide 1 divided by the distinct value, which is 2 in our case. So let me try that. And what we are seeing is like it is 0.5, which is same as the density value that we are basically seeing in the DBCC show statistics. Yep. Moving on. What I'm going to do now is like I'm going to create an multi-column statistics. So I'm going to create an statistics called multi-column stats on the table color, and this time I'm going to include the columns color and color ID. So let me execute that. Now let's run this DBCC show statistics with density vector for the multi-column stats. So let me execute that. So what I'm basically seeing is like I'm able to see like the prefix column is there, which is basically the color. If you see here, color comma color ID. So what we are able to see is like we have the columns color and then color comma color ID. And what I'm able to see is like the density value is 0.5 for both. So let's check that out. So the first one is for the color ID. So what I'm going to do is like, let's look at that again. So it's a color. So what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to check the distinct color from the color table. So what I'm able to see, there are two colors that is defined on this particular table, which is red and white. So the value is 2. So what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to divide 1 divided by the number of distinct values in a column. In our case, it is 2. So if I run that, we are getting a value of 0.5, which is same as what we saw in the DBCC show statistics with density vector. Moving on, I'm going to check for select distinct color comma color ID, which is the second row on the density vector value. So let me execute that. And what I'm able to see is like, again, I have two columns. So if we plug that in, that is 1 divided by number of distinct rows, we will be getting 0.5. So if you look at the DBCC show statistics again, what we can see is like it is the same value, 0.5. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Jai Hind.